Jung Bahadur Rana, a name etched in the annals of Nepali history. He was a man of ambition, ruthlessness, and vision. Jung Bahadur's rise to power marked a turning point in Nepal's history. His actions shaped the destiny of the nation for over a century. Jung Bahadur's story is one of political intrigue, military prowess, and unyielding ambition. He established the Rana dynasty, which ruled Nepal with an iron fist for 104 years. His life and legacy continue to fascinate and provoke debate even today. Jung Bahadur's rise to power was swift and brutal. He navigated the treacherous waters of court politics with cunning and ruthlessness. He outmaneuvered his rivals and seized control of the Nepali state. This essay delves into the life and times of Jung Bahadur Rana. It explores his rise to power, his rule, and his lasting impact on the Anglo-Nepalese War from 1814 to 1816 further solidified his reputation. Though Nepal faced defeat, Jung Bahadur's courage under fire marked him as a rising star. Following the war, Nepal's court was a hotbed of intrigue and power struggles. Jung Bahadur, with his growing influence and sharp political instincts, found himself entangled in this dangerous game. He skillfully navigated the treacherous landscape of court politics. He forged alliances, exploited rivalries, and consolidated his power base. He understood that to achieve his ambitions, he needed to control the levers of power. The night of September 15, 1846, changed Nepal's history forever. It was the night of the Kot massacre, a bloody event orchestrated by Jung Bahadur Rana. This act of violence cemented his grip on power and ushered in the era of Rana rule in Nepal. The massacre took place at the courtyard, or Kot, of Kathmandu. Jung Bahadur, sensing an opportunity to eliminate his rivals, manipulated events to his advantage. He triggered a chain reaction that led to chaos and bloodshed. As rivals clashed, Jung Bahadur and his loyal troops stood ready. The massacre resulted in the deaths of many high-ranking officials and members of the ruling elite. With his enemies eliminated, Jung Bahadur stood as the most powerful figure in Nepal. The Kot massacre was a ruthless power grab. It demonstrated Jung Bahadur's willingness to use any means necessary to achieve his goals. It sent shockwaves through Nepali society, silencing any opposition to his rule. Section 5. Establishing a dynasty. The Rana regime begins. With the Kot massacre, Jung Bahadur seized control of the Nepali state. He wasted no time in consolidating his power and establishing the foundations of the Rana dynasty. He assumed the title of Prime Minister, but his power extended far beyond that title. He controlled the army, the treasury, and all aspects of government. He sidelined the monarchy, relegating the king to a symbolic figurehead. To secure his position, Jung Bahadur implemented a cunning strategy. He declared the position of Prime Minister hereditary, ensuring that power remained within his family. Thus, the Rana dynasty was born. He implemented a strict social hierarchy. The Ranas occupied the highest echelons of power, while other noble families were forced to pledge their loyalty. This system ensured the Rana family's dominance for generations to come. Section 6. Jung Bahadur's reign, reforms, expansion, and control. Jung Bahadur's rule lasted for 3 decades, from 1846 to 1877. During this time, he implemented significant reforms, expanded Nepal's territory, and maintained an iron grip on power. He recognized the need for modernization. He introduced reforms in the army, administration, and legal system, drawing inspiration from British India. He established the first codified legal system in Nepal, known as the Maluki Ain. Jung Bahadur also sought to expand Nepal's territory. He launched military campaigns, some successful, some not. He understood the importance of territorial integrity in a region increasingly influenced by British colonialism. However, control remained paramount. Jung Bahadur ruled with an iron fist. He suppressed dissent, censored the press, and maintained a vast network of spies. He understood that any challenge to his authority, internal or external, had to be dealt with swiftly and decisively. Section 7. A man of contradictions, personality and controversies. Jung Bahadur Rana was a man of contradictions. He was a ruthless dictator who was also a shrewd administrator. He was a visionary leader who was also deeply suspicious and insecure. He was known for his intelligence, charisma, and his ability to command loyalty. He was a patron of the arts and took an interest in modernizing Nepal. He understood the importance of education and established the first school in Nepal. However, his ruthlessness and paranoia cast a dark shadow over his reign. The Kot massacre remained a stain on his legacy. His suppression of dissent and his concentration of power stifled political and social progress. Jung Bahadur's reign was marked by both progress and oppression. He was a product of his time, a man who navigated the complexities of power in a turbulent era. Section 8. Legacy of a ruler, impact and consequences. Jung Bahadur Rana's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He left an indelible mark on Nepal, shaping its destiny for over a century. His actions had both positive and negative consequences for the nation. On the one hand, he brought stability to Nepal after a period of turmoil. His reforms modernized the country and laid the groundwork for future development. His emphasis on education, though limited, planted the seeds for social progress. On the other hand, his autocratic rule stifled dissent and concentrated power in the hands of a few. He established a system of hereditary rule that deprived Nepal of true democracy for generations. His policies, while modernizing, also reinforced social hierarchies and inequalities. Jung Bahadur's legacy is a subject of ongoing debate. Some view him as a visionary leader who modernized Nepal, while others see him as a ruthless dictator who usurped power and suppressed the Nepali people. Section 9. Conclusion. Jung Bahadur's enduring shadow. Jung Bahadur Rana's life was a tapestry woven with ambition, ruthlessness, vision, and contradiction. He rose from relative obscurity to become the most powerful man in Nepal. His actions shaped the destiny of the nation, for better or for worse. His legacy continues to cast a long shadow over Nepal. The Rana regime, which he established, lasted for over a century, leaving a lasting impact on the country's political, social, and economic landscape. Jung Bahadur's story serves as a reminder of the complexities of power, the allure of ambition, and the enduring impact of individual actions on the course of history. His life and legacy continue to fascinate, provoke, and inspire debate even today.